welcome into the Rob and Kale Show. I'm Rob Sanders. Thanks for joining us this evening. I wanted to call this the Drag Nuts edition of the show because both programs got nuts drug on them, but we'll just call it, I don't know.
Yeah.
Is our team's season over? Welcome to my co-host. He is in the upstate. He is Carolina Jackpot, Kale Hall. Kale, what's up, buddy?
Not much, man. Just watching a little NFL here. Got a little sleeper app bet on this thing, so we'll see if it hits.
Let me ask you something. You seen Justin Jefferson there? Because I'm watching the same game over here.
Yeah.
Would you wear that big-ass necklace if you had the money? Would you run around with a big jackpot logo on your gold necklace?
Oh, hell yeah. I'd be all blinged out for sure.
You'd be blinged out? I don't know if I could do that.
I actually have him scoring a touchdown tonight. I've got to have him score. Two of my things. One is Michael Penix to go over half a yard passing, which they give you that, right? And the other one was Bijan Robinson to rush for more than 66 yards. I think he may already have it. And then J.J. McCarthy, I think, has to throw for 215 yards, which he should be able to. And then Justin Jefferson has to score a touchdown. So we'll see.
I'm channeling my inner Jim Cornette tonight with some Sprite Zero. Goddamn.
Good. $10 to win 95.
There you go. All right,
so I'll look at that, Eddie. Thank you.
Yeah. Anyway, look, we're gonna try to have a good show tonight. Talk a little football. We could start. I tell you what, we'll talk about teams and we'll do the Dennis Wilson truth serum bit. Fireside chats, local jackpot, which we missed last Wednesday. My fault.
We've missed it a couple of times, honestly.
Well, my fault. So we're gonna make it good tonight. Let's start with Clemson. They go to Georgia Tech, and I'm not trying to say I told you so, but I told you in July Clemson's going to lose this game to Georgia Tech, and they did. Georgia Tech just lines up and runs the ball at you. And when you have a team that does that, and they have a quarterback who's not scared of getting his nose popped and will gash right into that defensive line, Clemson's had problems with that. And that's what the Georgia Tech quarterback did. Clemson there was never a point in that game where Clemson was in control of anything. Georgia Tech kind of controlled it from beginning to end, even though it was tied there late. They just marched right down the field and then had a beautiful transition there, getting the entire starting offense off the field and then the kicking team on the field in that amount of time, and then drilling a 55-yard field goal. That was impressive to me. So hats off to Georgia Tech. Clemson's got some issues. One of them, which is they don't like – Shaq Lawson tweeted out something, Jackpot. Remember former Tiger Shaq Lawson? He said, we don't have any dogs anymore. And he's right. We got all these five-star guys, but if you're showing up in a damn Bentley to practice, you don't have the drive, It just seems like there's just a level of just softness for some of those.
Yeah, I think I don't know, man. I think part of their problem is they don't have. I know he was hyped up big time this year, and he's fallen flat, kind of. But they just don't have the having that generational quarterback there with Watson and then Lawrence coming in after him immediately after. It just made everything else seem so much easier,
Right. It did, and they don't have that anymore. You can make an argument that Wesco's a good wide receiver. Williams is a good wide receiver. And Randall played, fairly well at running back. There's guys on the offensive line that are going to play in the pros, so they got that. But Klubnik I don't even know what to think of him anymore. He gets happy feet, and he overthrows guys. And he's constantly trying that quarterback draw, which if that's his thing where he can actually pull the ball and go with it, he needs to give the ball up more, man, because they're just not very good.
He's not. He can be sloppy with football too.
Yeah, and look, they can be good.
He had a bad fumble yesterday.
Had a fumble yesterday and a pick. He's just not with it. And look, here's the other thing too. the rest of Clemson's schedule, I mean, you got to think Florida State will be tough, but Clemson should be favored in every damn game left on the schedule. And they could win every game left on the schedule. And I will still feel the same way unless this offense starts humming. And they had an opportunity to hum against Troy, didn't do it. And then now they've got Syracuse, who's average, I would say at best. We'll see.
I don't know if they keep on. I don't know what their record. I think they're undefeated. If they keep on rolling. I don't think they're favored against Louisville.
We'll see.
It's gonna be a tough matchup late in the season.
I think that they have the talent there. Okay, to win out, they do. The question is do they have the fucking balls? Because when I see that team, I see a bunch of Ken dolls. You pull off their fucking clothes and they're just a smooth surface. That's what you see down there in the drawers. I'd love to have a guy like fucking Pavia on this team. You put Pavia on Clemson, and Clemson's won every damn game they've played so far. That guy runs around dropping nuts, and he wants to literally die on the field before he loses. Klubnik seems just as soft as Charmin to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
anyway,
I get it.
People tell me that we don't talk about Clemson on this show, and I'm scared to talk. We're going to put the link out in a minute. If you want to run your mouth about Clemson, have at it, because you know what? We've deserved it. As Clemson fans, we deserve it, especially for some of the shit that was put out there like, hey, this could be a dark horse contender for the national title. We may not make it to fucking Charlotte. Let that shit roll around in your head for a second. We may finish 5th in the conference. If we dick around and lose to Louisville and Florida State, we will finish 5th in the conference and have 6 guys drafted in the first round of the draft. That is fucking terrible. I don't give a shit what anybody says. There's talent on that team. They need to figure it the hell out. It's just, it's fucking terrible. It's like being 7'2" and you can't dunk a basketball.
Yes.
I mean, it really is. Anyway, I don't dodge the stuff with Clemson. I'm here every Wednesday and Sunday night. Let's talk about your Gamecocks jackpot. I think that Pavia is the modern day version of Babe Ruth. He called his shot this summer and fucking drug his nuts on South Carolina last night. I mean, just not a good showing for the Gamecocks. 4 turnovers.
Yeah, 4. I looked when I was looking at the box score. They scored 7 down points. They only punted. I was looking to see with Mason Love. I wanted to see what his average punting average was. And I was surprised. I didn't really realize it. They only punted the ball 2 times. I mean, because they kept turning the damn ball over. 4 turnovers. You can't turn the ball. The only team I've seen that I can remember recently turn the ball over that much and win a game still was Georgia Tech against Colorado. They turned it over 3 times, but Colorado is dog shit, and Vandy not so much. So a good team is going to make you pay for those mistakes, and they did. And then, Sellers going out, that didn't help anything because they actually were moving the ball somewhat before he went out. But not good there. Not
good at all. And he's got the, the word is it's a concussion. And I said on the radio last night on the 5th quarter postgame show on WVOC in Columbia, if you guys want to check that show out on game days. The good thing is listen to us for pregame, watch Jackpot's live stream. When Jackpot's done, head to the postgame show on WVOC. You can find it on the iHeartRadio app. But I said this last night on the program that it seemed like once he went out, like a balloon was deflated and it was like Superman was gone,
Yeah, I definitely feel like he makes everybody out there on the field better than with him out there. I mean, what that means, what that is right now, I don't know. This is if you were, though, a number 11 team in the country, I mean, honestly, hell, look what Ole Miss did last night against Arkansas. Their quarterback played like exactly 2 plays, and then they had a backup in there the entire game, and they still dropped nuts on Arkansas. I mean, you shouldn't be losing to Vandy, even if you have a backup quarterback in, if you're truly the 11th ranked program in the country. And I think we knew they weren't. I said that was ridiculous when they had them ranked there. I couldn't believe it. I thought they were maybe a top 20, but not number 11. No.
I still don't think we should have rankings until Halloween, but
they do because everybody wants stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
I just just so disappointing. And then watching it in the second half, I mean, it was just like the play calling was terrible for Doty, and
right.
I don't know if they've worked with him a lot on I don't know. I really don't. I don't know what's going on with Aaron Noland. I mean, why is he not capable of coming into a ball game?
All right, so look, let me ask you this really quick here. Shane Beamer said when they did one of the in-game sideline interviews with him, they asked him about that play, and he's like, we're in some, I don't know if he used the term stupid or not, but just the vibe from him was, why in the fuck were we in that play where their linebacker shot the gap and stopped us? And I and I'm not trying to rub Gamecock fans' face in it, but Shula is a problem. This motherfucker cannot coach. I told you guys this at the beginning of the season. There's a reason that he went to the pros and was pretty much said, hey, don't fucking come back. He is terrible. I give Mike Bobo shit, but if Bobo were calling plays for South Carolina, they might have won last night. I don't
understand how somebody can coach in the NFL. I don't understand how you can be an offensive coordinator in the NFL and then come back to college and suck so bad. I don't understand it. It baffles my mind. I mean, coaching.
I'm asking you as a fan here, did the play calling seem vanilla and it was like, what the fuck are we doing here? That's kind of how I felt. It was vanilla.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, like last year, I mean, I wasn't that high on Dowell Loggins either. I didn't really care for him either. Now, I think he had more confidence in Lenoris to kind of, just kind of do his own thing. He let him play to his strengths. In other words, he seemed like this motherfucker is. Sellers has looked uncomfortable all year. He's looked out of sorts. He's not the same player. He's not, and it's had an effect on the team. It's
who would make
the culture seems soft now. The players seem to not respect the coaches. I didn't like hearing that stuff. Gamecock Chuck was doing a live stream, the Deal Maker, Friday night, or maybe it was earlier in the week. I don't know. I listened to it after the fact, but he picked up on something in that press conference that I picked up on. Gamecock Chuck being a former Marine, and he noticed this too, so did I, that Cason Henry, when he was talking about communicating with the coaches, he called the O-line coach, Lonnie Teasley, he calls him Lonnie. I have an issue with that. I do too. No, he's your coach. It's Coach Teasley. It's not Lonnie, and he lets them call him that. Then what are we doing here? I mean, what are they going out for wings and beer after practice together too? I mean, he's your coach. You're supposed to be.
Who the coach? God, who was the coach under Spurrier that coached Clowney, and like Clowney even up to his last game was like, God, what was his name? I saw on the tip of my tongue, but
Brad Lawing.
Yeah, Coach Lawing. But Clowney, when they interviewed Clowney like over the summer with the Panthers or whatever, he still referred to him as Coach Lawling. The man's fucking dead, and he still called him Coach Lawling. That's a level of, and Clowney's the number 1 pick in the fucking draft, probably the best player to ever suit up for South Carolina. Still referred to the man that fucked Lorenzo Ward's wife, and then he had to go to Florida because of it. All right. he still referred to him as Coach Lawling because he respected him that much. These guys don't have that for these coaches.
SEC Dog said, I agree with Jackpot. I think Shula needs to get gone. South Carolina should hire Bozo to replace him, please. No, we're not hiring. He would never be welcome to work.
He's not welcome back.
No,
but somebody else, man.
That's that shit he pulled here.
Get somebody else.
I don't understand why, man. I don't understand why we can't just find why Shane Beamer can't find someone and hire someone who's innovative, they got a ton of fucking speed on that damn team. They got a ton of speed. Use them to their strengths. What are we doing? I don't get it. He can't hire an offensive coordinator. He can't. Dowell Loggins, I think Lenoris, the second half of the season last year, made Dowell Loggins look better than what he really is. Do you agree?
I agree with you. And, the one coach that would really make him go is Josh Heupel. Heupel would put in that spread offense for him, and he would come to the line and he'd have like 4 plays. And guess what? If you don't like that, way this, take the fuck off. And he would be an all SEC talent with somebody that could actually coach him.
Yeah, I think the system that Shula wants to run is just too complex. I think that's why these O linemen are having such issues. They don't know who to block. They're having problems.
They even said that there was confusion on which way to, go.
They did look better to me last night. In the first half.
Yeah. So
when Sellers was in, they did look a little better than they did. The run blocking definitely looked better. So, I don't think everything that you take away from that game. I think there were a few.
Well, one thing that you can take for sure, South Carolina did outgain Vanderbilt. They had more passing yards than they did. Vanderbilt did put more yards on the ground. Vanderbilt did win as far as time of possession. They had the ball 9 minutes.
Vanderbilt just kept the ball the whole game. They just they'll just they play a ball control type offense. They're really good too at converting on third down. I don't know what their third down conversions were, but it had to be pretty good.
It was pretty high. I'll check the stats on that right now.
Ours was dog shit, and it's been dog shit for several games. Every game this season, that's not been good. Third down conversions.
Well, and look, the whole adage, and I'm not. People think that I'm happy with this. I'm not. I wanted South Carolina to be really good. I was looking forward to at least a couple of 9-win teams playing for the Palmetto Bowl. That makes the Palmetto Bowl more fun. It really does. But now I don't know how long Sellers is going to be out. And if he's out,
Beamer's already said he's expecting to get him back Saturday.
Well, hopefully he'll be.
I know that hit did not look that vicious to me. I'm not going to say because I wasn't in his helmet, so I can't see what exactly is going on. But it didn't look like anything out of. It probably was targeting, yeah, but it didn't look like anything that extreme. I might be wrong.
Yeah, but like with something like that though, like when Dale Earnhardt passed away at Daytona, when he hit the wall, it didn't look like he hit it as hard as he'd hit it in other times. You never know how your brain gets scrambled. So, you know what I mean? I don't know.
I don't know. Somebody in the comments was saying something about, well, he should have stayed in the game. His team needed him. Blah blah blah. Pavia would have stayed in. Well,
brother, did you see him when he got up and he was pulling at his shoulder pads and stuff? He didn't know where the fuck he was.
Yeah.
Shit. Fuck off with all that. I know there are fans that think that they're so. Just fuck off with all that. If a guy's got a head injury, he doesn't need to go back out there. He doesn't
got a head injury. You can't play with that.
Right. He doesn't need to die so you can fucking talk about how great your Gamecocks were at the water cooler on Monday. That's fucking stupid. Just stop it. There's a level of toughness, okay? But when your brain gets scrambled, that's completely fucking different. So there you go with that. Anyway, a couple of other games, Jackpot. Georgia went up. I wish I could show our text messages here, but the gist of it was basically you said, I bet those hillbillies will be crying. And that was like right before Georgia went down and got the game to go to overtime and all that good stuff, and then win it in overtime. Georgia just, yeah, you could just see it coming from a mile away. And, Tennessee played really well. I'd like to see those two match up again. But in the end, Georgia went into your house and won. There has to be something to be said for that. So
yeah, that was a great game. I mean, to watch, just as a fan that didn't really, care about either team. That was really good.
Yeah.
Somebody way up in the chat, and I can't. I mean, it's way. If I can even find it,
I'm fine. Go ahead. What you got? What's it about?
It's way up here. We had one who said that that kicker for Tennessee was told if he missed another one and lost another game, they were going to break his leg.
Oh, shit.
What? What? Like, who said that to him? The other players? I mean, is this confirmed? I mean, it's a fireball. Says they told Max Gilbert in the locker room if he loses the game again, his leg is broke after the game. Real talk. I don't know.
I don't know about all that. That's a Sports Talk J conspiracy that's out there.
Is it?
I don't know. That sounds like something he would come up with. Our kicker,
I can't imagine that. I mean, that's crazy.
I just don't. I'm goofing, okay, but I don't think that would happen. If I remember, everybody was on the sideline patting him on the helmet.
They'd be arrested for damn assault. I mean, no.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
Mm-mm.
Probably another game of the day was Texas A&M going up to Notre Dame and knocking the Irish to 0-2. I don't think any of us gave them a shot, and they went up there and won that game, Jackpot.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't see any of that game. I don't know if you did. I mean, I was too busy watching our shitty mess. But Texas, what was the final score?
42-41. They won by a point. So, yeah. What a mess.
Did Notre Dame, did they come back on them, or did Notre Dame? I mean,
yeah, they came back, and Notre Dame gave it up, man. I mean, it was – it was a good win for A&M. It really was.
That's a great win.
So look, now it's amazing how things could change, right?
Definitely let me know we have no shot against them either. So,
well, you got to play there, and that's a tough game anyway. But looking at it from this perspective, Alabama looked like Alabama as they just mouth punched Wisconsin. Ole Miss stays on the undefeated stretch after they went over Arkansas. And then you've got Missouri had two guys rush for over 100 yards and their win over a directional school. They're looking like they're a decent football team. South Carolina's schedule is legitimately murderer's row right now, especially without Sellers at quarterback if he's out. I mean, it's just
I don't think he's going to be out for any extended period.
I hope not. But
they got Kentucky coming up in 2 weeks, and I mean, hell, even they put some points up on the board last night. They shelved old Zach Calzada for Cutter Boley, and Cutter Boley looked pretty good.
Is that? And I'm not joking. Is that how you say his name? Cutter
Boley.
Oh, Cutter. Okay, so we're calling
Cutter Boley. So yeah, I mean, I could see him dropping that game too. Wouldn't shock me at all.
All right, so in the Callaway's Pick'em Challenge, the most frequently missed question was Arkansas at Ole Miss. 92 people got that game wrong. 83 got Georgia and Tennessee wrong.
Hold on. Who did we pick it? What's the correct pick there? Arkansas? Arkansas did Arkansas cover in the contest?
No, I don't think so. Hold on, I'm checking here. Let me see here. Hold on, let's see here. Yeah, Arkansas did cover. Yep. So that
you and I both picked that right.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
So I had 6 correct this week, which I thought I was worse off than that. But
I had 5. I would have thought a lot of people got Akron and UAB wrong too, because that wasn't. I didn't see that coming. It was 31-28.
No, Akron at UAB had 39 incorrect. So the lion's share picked it right with Akron and UAB. So
That's weird.
Pitt, West Virginia
they were just guessing.
They had to be guessing. Most people didn't know that Akron's mascot's the Zips. I mean, there's that.
Yeah, I would have figured people would pick Pitt and West Virginia wrong too.
Pitt and West Virginia was at 66 incorrect picks. Arkansas was the team that got everybody yesterday.
Yeah, I can't lie. I mean, I didn't get that many right. I think I got 5 or 6 right, but I picked Arkansas too, along with you.
SEC Dog says, Rob, you're an ACC homer. That's not true, sir.
They actually had to come back. That was kind of a backdoor cover by Arkansas, really, wasn't it? They were down by like.
Yeah, they did, but they got the cover. He said, I'm an ACC homer, which I'm not. He goes, I'm an SEC homer, but after what we've seen in CFB, Miami is my number 1 team. That oil they have is the best I've ever seen in college football. Sir, you're a Georgia fan? You're going to post that with a Georgia logo as your – come on now. Look, I don't – until – it was sort of like Vanderbilt yesterday, and I said this at the beginning of the season too with this – until they beat South Carolina and broke that 16-game winning streak, I was picking South Carolina. Until Miami gets out of their own way and doesn't lose a game to a team like, I don't know, insert middle-of-the-road ACC team here. Until that happens, I'm not picking Miami. So I'm just not. I think Cristobal is – I think he's whacked, man. He's cost them at least a game a season.
Yeah. Thing is, I mean, I don't know. They seem to have figured it out, and they got a really good offensive line. They got a good quarterback who's, I mean, I don't know.
By the way, we do keep the bookcase of accountability, and I want to give Vandy Dandy credit because on the bookcase of accountability, he said something on here. I'm going to make sure that I read it. No, he said Vanderbilt will have just as many wins as Tennessee in 2025. That one's still out there. But the other one says the other thing we had for him was that Vanderbilt, I think, would win by 2 scores. And we laughed at him openly. Vandy Dandy, you, sir, your team came in, and I'm calling Diego Pavia the Babe Ruth of college football. He called his shot in the summertime and then went into Williams-Brice and drug his nuts all over South Carolina and left.
Yeah.
So congratulations to you, sir.
LSU Hyper Ninja 9 says, hey, Jackpot, where's Octavian's sorry self?
Octavian didn't even pick in the fucking pick'em this week. That motherfucker's waiting on basketball season. And
he forgot to pick. He's down bad, isn't he?
He's down
Matthew
terrible.
Goldsmith says Lagway is so overrated. I don't know. I don't really think anybody's pumping him up right now. You talk about down bad. He's what did he throw? 5 picks last night.
That's what I'm saying.
How do they even let you throw 5 picks? I mean, after the 3rd or 4th one, I mean, your ass should be on the bench. Cool off.
He had more interceptions than LSU and Florida had touchdowns. He reminded me of Paul Maneri with that young man at Arkansas or wherever the fuck it was, where he let him give up 2 grand slams in 1 inning.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on? I mean, literally, you should have fired your coach on the spot. You left that kid in there to throw 5 picks. And then the crazy thing is he throws 5 picks and they only lose by 10 points.
Yeah, it tells you a little something about LSU's offense. I mean.
Yeah, I guess so. All right, before we open up the phones here, Jackpot, we had 2 firings today. Brent Pry, fuck you, you're out.
Yeah.
Lost to Old Dominion, he's gone. And then who was the other? Oh, the UCLA coach.
Deshaun Foster. I was just talking about him yesterday.
He's gone.
I don't understand how he was ever hired to coach that team. I mean, that's a prestigious program. I mean, it's not a blue blood, but it's probably in the tier below that. Right. I mean, he's never coached shit. Running backs at the same. I don't understand that. So I think they made a cheap hire. Probably because they don't have enough money to pay anybody. I mean, nobody comes to their guy. I mean,
Well, he's an alumni there, so I mean,
their programs got to be. I mean,
well, and
hurting.
I read this earlier that Nico is stepping away from the team because of mental health. I read that somewhere. Where?
You're kidding me.
No, sir. I read that somewhere earlier.
Well, you know, he can jump in the transfer portal.
Yeah, where the fuck is he gonna go? I mean,
I don't know. I mean, could in teams so he could jump in the portal and somebody could pick him up.
Yeah, hold on.
Add him to the roster right now in the middle of the season.
Yeah, I'm trying to see here if I'm right about that. News.
How do you just end up at a new school midway through the season? And I mean, you're still a student. I mean, but
yeah, I swear I read this earlier that
you think Nico goes to any classes?
Well, this motherfucker went and lost to goddamn New Mexico, Jackpot.
He did. They lost to New Mexico, and it wasn't like that. They didn't lose by a point and get upset. They lost by 25. I mean, they got their shit kicked in. I watched some of it. I fell asleep on the couch out here, and then I woke back up in the fourth quarter, and it was like 28-10, and that New Mexico kid scored that last touchdown. I mean, really? I mean, you got beat up by the Lobos.
Jackpot just called it New Mexico, and I just blew Sprite Zero out my nose. Fuck you, Jackpot.
Sorry about that.
God damn it.
But, I mean, they're terrible. Remember when Diego Pavia peed on their Lobo thing in their practice facility a couple of years ago when he was at New Mexico State?
Yeah.
He told everybody about it. He said, "Yeah, I pissed on their Lobo," and he's just like he's laughing about it. He whipped his dick out and peed on the damn thing. What the fuck?
I think the other thing was Theo Vaughn on the sideline basically saying, "Hey, I get a date with Pavia's mom." And then he's like, I get to be his stepdad, which is fucking hilarious.
Oh,
I mean, hilarious. Anyway, all right, Jackpot. There you go. Someone asked if Dabo's on the hot seat. No, he's not on the hot seat. Will, thanks for the super chat. DJ Lagway's new nickname is BJ because he blows.
I was impressed. Speaking of them not being tough, I was impressed yesterday with the play I saw from that guy. Will Help, the one from Purdue. He had a couple of big hits there. He kind of knifed in off the edge, and he took out that damn Georgia Tech running back kind of earlier in the game. So he's a pretty good player.
There's an article that says that Nico will have the option to enter the transfer portal during the season after the UCLA coach is firing. So I don't know. I read something about that earlier. We shall see on that.
So is Nico, he's really stepping away from mental health reasons.
That's what I read, and I could be wrong. Let me make sure. I'm trying to Google it and get a good source here. Leaving. Yeah, it's.
It sounds like he's got a broken vagina.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll keep our eye on that, but I think that's going to happen. That's what I've heard. We'll see. All right, Jackpot, are you ready to bring the people into the show?
Hold on.
By the way, the Callaway's Pick'em Challenge, the standings. Hold on, let's go over those really quick because we haven't done that justice here. Michael Archer, I think, is the leader right now with 24, correct?
Good job.
Yeah. Michael Archer and Bob Rutherford both have
20. I thought you were about to say Michael Orr, and I'm like, when did he get
No, not him. Daddy-O, Kyle Lee, Mountain Mama, Andrew C., Brady Vall, Christopher Scott, Driller Deep, Gary Todd, Larry Munson, Wayne Starnes, Will Eubanks, all of them are right there in the mix at 22. I have 20. I think Jackpot's at, I'm trying to figure out. Jackpot. You have 12?
No, I don't.
Fuck out of here. You have more than 12. Let's see here. Hold on. You have 14, sir.
Oh, my
You're
God.
right there in the mix. You're one pick behind Pigskin Pete, sir. So you're right there in the mix. I have faith you can make it.
Kurt says Beamer is a weird hothead, too full of emotions. I think he should take the
I-
Vitek job.
And I don't
It
think
was just last night after the game in his little press conference because they got shit kicked in, and they immediately asked him about Sellers, like
Hey,
right off the bat, which they're going to ask you about Sellers right off the bat.
Can we play the first? I've got the first 45 seconds of that. Can we play that really quick, Jackpot? Do you mind?
Go for it.
All right, tell me if you can hear this.
Not good enough.
Can you hear that? All right, here we go.
Not good enough. You lose a turnover battle like we did tonight. When you turn the ball over 4 times in this league, you're going to get your butts kicked, and that's what happened tonight. And just not enough winning football. I told the team before the game, Vanderbilt, that's a team you got to go beat. They're not going to give you anything, and we didn't do that tonight. Way too much self-inflicted stuff. Injury-wise, don't have an update for you on Lenoris or Kaysen, and questions.
That's the opener. He sat there and he was just not happy. Fireball.
I get it. I mean, I know he's not. Is Nick Harbor injured? No, he's not. Virginia Tech doesn't have a natty. Who said Virginia Tech doesn't have a natty? They played for one. No, Fireball, thank you for the super chat. It says, "Hey fuckers, let's have a good night." Thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good night. Yeah.
No.
Jackpot, we forgot the whole thing with Stewart. Stewart's going to be out for probably the first half because he got ejected for popping somebody in the face. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, well, I missed that. Who did he pop in the face?
I don't know. Some smart kid from Vanderbilt. I don't know.
Pavia?
No, it wasn't Pavia.
Damn, if you was going to pop somebody, you should have at least done it to him.
That's a good point. Look, I think that you have to have yourself somewhat focused on the field, but you know what? I like the fact of having my guys.
Did he get tossed from the game last night?
He got tossed from the game in the second half last night. So,
you know,
it was Pavia. There you go.
Well, good.
Not for this game though.
He's probably running his mouth, but hey, didn't he unloaded the clip against Ole Miss last year? Remember?
Yeah.
Like he had the machine gun, like he was shooting Jackson Dart after he sacked him. Remember? And they talked about that. Beamer, they kind of got on his ass. He got a penalty for that, and he punished him for it. He's young, blah blah blah. Well, he's still young. But he's 1 year older football wise. We shouldn't have to tell people shit twice. Yeah. This is not a Florida Gator shirt. It's a Florida shirt.
Yeah, so
Kurt over in the comment section says Vitek is definitely a better job than South Carolina. What? Are you dumb? You don't believe that. That's just a dumb statement. You're not going to make as much money. It's not in the SEC. South Carolina actually still can rebound here and end up having a decent season. That's an absolute dumpster fire.
From the Greenville News, it
could be a good program. I am not going to deny that. They've got a very passionate fan base. They want to win. It could be a good program. It's going to be a good job for somebody. I hope they hire somebody good there to rebuild that program because, they deserve it. But, no, it's not a better job than South Carolina. It's not a better job than any place in the SEC, honestly.
Well, just because of the TV money. But from the Greenville News, South Carolina football star edge rusher Dylan Stewart was ejected for an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against Vanderbilt. It appears as though Stewart shoved right tackle Bryce Henderson, which resulted in the penalty. Coach Shane Beamer said he thinks Stewart would have to sit out for the first half of Missouri on September 20th. That is from the Greenville News. So
that's the one who was talking shit this week.
Right.
That's the one who said that shit about, I don't know, he said something about he's just not that good. He's whatever. Yeah. Okay, well, Bryce.
I think Bryce. He's going to be out the first half against Mizzou is the way it looks. As of right now, according to the Greenville News.
That's not the player we need to have out for sure.
Well,
I want him to break somebody's face for Mizzou, but I want him to do it tackle them the right way.
I don't want if we're betting, as Billy would say, if you're betting $1,000, would you take South Carolina on the money line this weekend?
Fuck no.
Okay, just wondering.
Kidding me? No, I don't. I mean, I still want to go out there and compete. I mean, I want to go out there and kick the shit out of them.
Super chat says,
Bert said it doesn't matter if he plays or not. Okay, whatever. I'm sure we're going to lose 100 to fucking nothing. We're going to go out there and just fucking, just fuck it. Let them fucking have it, Kurt. Yeah, because you know everything about fucking football, don't you, Kurt? Yeah, you know all the ins and outs of this fucking program, Kurt.
GB Orange played hell game yesterday. A lot to learn from. Thank you, Ethan, for the super chat.
Only Kurt I ever knew worth a shit was Kurt Henning.
Okay, well, Brock says Beamer said today that he wouldn't miss any of the Missouri game. Well, good. I'm just telling you what the Greenville News said. Maybe I read something that was offline. If so, I apologize. Hopefully he gets to play. Hopefully Sellers gets to play. I don't hate the Gamecock football program. I don't like some of their fans.
LSU says is the injury Stewart serious? Sellers serious? I don't think so, from what I understand.
No, good.
Beamer said he's available to start the game. Who are you talking about, Todd? Sellers or Stewart?
I think he's talking about Stewart, but I don't know.
That's Kurt Gibson.
Well, but hey, one of the other things too, like all these people, nobody thought that South Carolina was going to go out and get drubbed by Vanderbilt. Nobody besides Vandy Dandy, who was on record saying they were going to win by 2 scores, but deep down in his heart, he didn't think they were going to win by fucking 24.
He probably didn't think they were going to win, period.
He put on the bookcase of accountability they were going to win by 2 scores. He said 2 scores. That could have been 2 safeties. That's an old fucking comrade bit. We won by 6 points. That's 2 field goals, 2 scores.
Well, I mean, that's true. I mean, you can look at that any different ways. So I said, does Virginia Tech have money to get Nick Saban? Virginia Tech can go get Mike Gundy. Oh, I think they want to try and improve the program, not make it worse. Will Peckerhead be here tonight? I don't know.
We're going to put the link out here if you guys want to join the program. I don't know if Peckerhead's going to be here or not.
Though he might be working.
Yeah. Anyway, there you go. If you guys want to join the show, have at it. Well,
I got to read my bullshit.
Oh, from Dennis Wilson, DNC Trucking and Transport, Fireside Chats with Uncle Jackpot. Jackpot, tell us a story, sir.
Diego Pavia called his own shot and drug nuts on our football program. It was about as bad as Juice Wells dragging nuts last year. Mizzou may mouth pump us like the runner-up for prom queen. I should have been a tiger.
Lots of facts there from Dennis Wilson. Mouth pumping and nuts getting drug on the South Carolina program. Just what we need on a Saturday night.
Y'all didn't look exactly great yesterday either. So.
No, we didn't.
Larry, it's a little bit better, I guess.
The smartest thing I ever heard you say was regarding it's not worth it to play Lenoris if he has a head injury. Your brother, I fully believe that. And let's go back in time for a second. When Deshaun Watson tore up his knee in the Georgia Tech game and Dabo Swinney played him with a torn ACL against South Carolina, I got booted from like 5 different Clemson Facebook groups that I was in because I said that was a shit move and you could ruin this kid's career just to beat South Carolina, who in reality is who gives a shit besides the people in state. And I believe that, man. If you're going to be hurt out there playing, especially with something like that or with a head injury, you don't need to play. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, and then then Clemson had that bowl game.
And then Cole Stout went out there and fucking went crazy against Oklahoma.
Yeah, and with Cole Stout, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Cole Stout.
Cole Stout just balled the fuck out. I mean, he hadn't been worth a fuck the whole entire year. And
his
he went out there.
Was Pick Six Stout. That was his nickname.
What's that?
His nickname was Pick Six Stout.
Yeah, I mean, he was terrible all year, and then he went out there and just absolutely balled out against Oklahoma. Was Lincoln Riley was Stoops was the coach there then, wasn't he? That was unreal. But Watson didn't even play in that game. So Dabo played him against South Carolina and did not play him in the bowl game.
Which made zero fucking sense. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's kind of weird.
I caught hell for that. Anyway, Cockaboose Conductor says, what happened to Tim Pops Frisbee on our post-game show? Tim went into retirement, man. He said he wanted his Saturdays back. There's a lot of work that goes into doing a pre or a post-game show. And, you know, Tim was a part of ours for a long time, and he just said, I want my Saturdays back. So there you go. Let's see here.
Yeah, well, if I remember right, that was the game that snapped the 5-game losing streak to South Carolina.
Yep, it was.
So he was, I think Dabo was probably hyper-focused on into that because he knew he had a good shot to win with Watson, I guess.
Jarrett, welcome to the program.
Going on, guys?
What's going on, brother?
That really sorry about y'all's loss.
Don't come in here telling me you're sorry about any losses. You Georgia fans are out there fucking swinging big dick, knocking motherfuckers back to the end of the world. Don't come in here telling people you're sorry for the losses. You're probably going to tell me your offense sucked too, right? Connor Stockton out there looking like a fucking big dick McGee, wiping his nuts all over Tennessee. Offense sucks.
Big Dick McGee?
Yeah, Connor Stockton out there, Big Dick McGee, whatever. Insert John Holmes. Insert your favorite porn star here. That's what he did. He walked out with his dick and just wiped it on their faces and then fucking won and left.
Why can't we just say he looked like a Heisman Trophy candidate yesterday?
Because Big Dick McGee is more funny, Jackpot.
Okay.
I think. Do you think it's time for Dabo to start thinking about retirement?
He's 55 years old. No.
Not because of his age, but because he won't adapt.
Won't adapt to what? Will Help was from the fucking transfer portal and looked like a fucking beast yesterday. Even Jackpot said that. He has adapted.
I don't know.
He's adapted. The problem is that we've got some fucking tissue soft motherfuckers on our team. That's what our problem is, and he has to figure out how to get those guys out of there.
Okay. And South Carolina.
Honestly, I think Georgia Tech is really good too.
They are.
I mean, Haynes King, that dude was.
Let me make sure I'm on the record saying that Georgia Tech played a hell of a game. I do not need rec talk up in here saying Rob didn't give us fucking credit. Your team beat the fuck out of us, sir. It was never in doubt.
They were physical as shit. I told them that yesterday.
Listen, if they would have kicked the field goal instead of going on it in the first quarter, they would have never had to worry about spotting the ball and kicking it for the game-winning field goal.
You're talking about on that first drive when he went for it on 4th and 1?
Yeah. They would never have to worry about spotting the ball and doing all that.
Yeah, that was stupid. I told Rob, I remember that early in the game. I sent him a message. I told him, this is stupid. I said, why? He just took sure points off the board.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like you had to have a tutty right there, you know?
I don't know what SEC dog. Whose fault is that, Rob? Keep worshiping. I'm not worshiping Lord Dabo. Look, who can Clemson go and get right now that's better than Dabo Sweeney? That would go there. Please put it in the comment section. Who can Clemson go and get right now that is better than Dabo Sweeney? I'll fucking wait. This is going to be comedy. Absolute comedy. All right? The coaches that could really do something on the forefront, Kirby Smart, he's not leaving Georgia. And then, where are we going to go from there? Don't tell me Brian Kelly, who hasn't won a fucking big game.
He looks terrible. That offense looks terrible.
Lincoln
Bill
Riley.
Hollis says Billy Napier.
Billy Napier is a downgrade, a real downgrade.
Brent Key. Someone said Brent Key. Fuck out of here. He even super chatted that in.
Did you see
Brent Key? Jesus Christ.
Did you see LSU how they played? They don't look good offensively. It's like they traded their defense for a good defense and swapped it in for a terrible offense.
Brent Venables, I could halfway hear that, but he's a fucking one of Dabo's coaching tree. Just stop it. Just stop it. Look, the people that all want Dabo to retire, you fall into one of two things. You're scared of what Dabo has done, or you're a fucking idiot and you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's one or the other.
So
I could go try to get Eli a drink.
Drink wins. I'm not saying he's better than Sweeney, but hell,
He dances too.
he does dance.
So
I'm sure
Rob,
he's gonna do that Saturday.
He stands on business, sir. He stands
Did
on
you-
business.
did you watch the LSU game? Did you watch the LSU game?
Yeah, I watched some of it.
Man, it's like they traded in their a good defense and then got a terrible offense. It's like
Yeah,
that
they're
offense-
one of them that they can't have one or both.
yeah, it's like they get a
But
good
they got-
defense.
They
Go
got
ahead, Rob.
talent. They got the talent to make up for it or kind of mask it, and still kind of win in spite of it.
Yeah,
No, I don't think that Dabo has a warm seat, and I'm not worshiping at this damn look. I don't think any coach is above being called out for winning, etc. But in the end, I don't know of a better coach that Clemson could get right now that would actually come to Clemson and be on fire about Clemson.
what about Marcus Freeman? What's his contract look like?
Marcus Freeman has fucking 16 kids. He's not moving to South Carolina. He wants them to have a good education. He's not moving here.
I didn't know. I was just curious what his contract looked like.
All right. Bruce says, y'all days are in the rearview mirror. Dogs own Clemson. You know it. I never said that Clemson wasn't owned by Georgia, sir. Are you just hearing things? I don't know what
I noticed too. I forgot to mention it. Schuff got in the game yesterday.
He did. Like, I was stunned by that. I was surprised he was sober enough to get out there.
I even forgot about him being on the team, to be honest with you. But they had him out there on one of the plays down at the goal line. I mean, they didn't throw to him or anything, but
I
think
feel
the problem too is that people look at Clemson's 2018 team, which was kind of the height of all of it, and how dominant that team was, winning the national title with Lawrence and all those guys, and embarrassing Nick Saban in the championship. I mean, you're going to go downhill a little bit from there. You can't go much fucking higher than that, So, yeah. All right, Jarrett, what else you got, buddy?
the LSU, the Texas A&M game and Notre Dame game. Do you think now that Notre Dame's 0-2, do you think they deserve to be in the playoffs or no? I don't. I personally think that they don't deserve to be in the playoffs.
It's 2 games in, man.
They're 2 lost teams. They're a 2 lost team, and they don't have a conference that they're in.
I mean, there's going to be a section of people that are going to put Notre Dame in simply because Catholics have a lot of money, and people don't want to hear that. But if Notre Dame finishes 9-2, there will be a lot of people that will push money around and get Notre Dame into the playoffs.
Well, I think they play South. I think they play Southern Cal.
So,
So if they go 9-3, or 9 whatever, I think that takes them out of the playoffs.
Matt says that's a laughable, dumb take. No, it's not. You don't think that the Catholic Church has pull with Notre Dame? Come on, man. All right, Jarrett. Appreciate you, buddy.
Okay.
Thank you. Peckerhead, welcome to the program.
Good evening, gentlemen. How are y'all doing today?
Hello, Peckerhead.
Not better than we deserve, hopefully, this week, KL. Terrible loss from us.
Is the season over, though? That was the
No,
that was the thing from the show.
It's not, and I
don't-
said this last week. It's not. It's too early. Hell, you're telling me if this team, just like the question you posed with Clemson, they rattle off a couple of wins. Let's say they lose. I think you get a 2-loss mulligan in this playoff
If
format.
you go 10-2, you're in the playoffs. So yeah, technically it's not over. I don't think you're going 10-2, but
No, probably not. Well, and we can't come out and look this terrible versus Missouri. We can't. The whole Doty thing, that dude should have been pulled after 2 drives. And
Well-
hell, they not only that, they put him in and they ran a bunch of bullshit for him. Hell, Missouri's running a
He
zero
put up
blitz.
good numbers, man. He was 18.
I know, but there's just a couple
148
plays
yards.
sticking in my craw. I mean, but Vandy, how many times did they go to that zero blitz and we didn't run a single thing over the middle? It was just nothing but fucking deep out routes. I mean, that's coaching 101. You know what I mean? We didn't do the man any favors.
Well,
I
to
don't
be
know, man.
fair, though, if you're a South Carolina fan, you have to think of it from this perspective, too. We can't get one fucking snap for Aaron Noland. Not
Well,
one.
and that's where I was going too. That's where
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
like,
going.
is he on? Why did we get him?
Yeah. He should transfer immediately. If he wants to play, they've already told him, we want a 6-year guy who fucking we've already looked over and, that's who we'd rather have over you. He needs to transfer. There's not a spot for him on the team.
Hell, here's the crazy thing. The last time that South Carolina had like a true scare against Vandy was back in 2021 when they were in danger of losing the game. If you remember, Luke Doty was the quarterback then that started and played the entire game. And then on the last drive, when Carolina got the ball back with like a minute and a half left, Zeb Noland came in off the bench, led them down the field to a score, and we won that game. But yeah, I mean, that's all those years ago. That guy was garbage against Vandy then, and guess what? 5 years later, still garbage.
And also,
how does he not get him one? I mean, just one fucking series.
Yeah. And I don't think enough blame is going towards the defensive scheme. I mean,
defense is terrible.
Every play they're playing 5-10 yards off their wide receivers, and they're just picking them off with curl routes, picking them off underneath. You can't tackle anybody. Hell, how many times, Rob and Kale, when you watch that game, do you remember seeing a Carolina player getting the first player getting juked, and the Vandy player running for an extra 5, 6, 7 yards? It happened every time.
Yeah,
it happened every time.
Nobody had any what gap discipline, basically. You don't let the guy, you follow the guy's midsection. That's where he's going to go regardless. Nobody got coached up on that, or at least.
And this might be, listen, I know we lost. I don't think the Vanderbilt offense was humming like everybody's giving them credit for. They left a lot on the table.
Well,
Vanderbilt, they missed 3 or 4 streaks that were wide open down the field.
South Carolina looked like shit and finished with more yards than Vanderbilt did.
That's what I'm saying. It's this whole crowning the Vanderbilt offense after that game. I didn't see it. I saw a Vanderbilt offense that got what they did what they needed to do. Don't get me wrong. When they needed yards, they got yards, but it certainly wasn't a well-oiled offense. I mean, hell, Pavia chunking that shit for a fumble 10 yards behind him.
Let me read the super chat here. Justin says the worst part about the game was Will Muschamp was there. Yeah. Chris, welcome to the program. Glad to see you here,
his son plays for Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that. Yeah, he's the quarterback.
Yeah, everybody told me that he's on the Georgia staff, that he's still there.
He's like
evidently he's not, because he just works out. I guess helps them game plan and stuff, but he don't go to games and stuff. But. He was on the he had a Vandy hat on and everything. There was a picture on Twitter of him with his wife and his son out there, and everybody was in that Twitter post, everybody was sucking his ding-a-ling. Hey, Coach, how you doing, Coach? Good to see you, Coach. Wish you were still around, Coach. Blah blah. And I'm like,
oh my God.
If we hadn't lost that ball game, if Carolina had drugged nuts on Vanderbilt, everybody would be like, "What are you doing here? What's up, loser?" Blah blah blah.
Yeah. Hey, did y'all
see they would have
celebrities were the Gamecock celebrities? It's fucking Jason Brown.
What?
Jason Brown was one of the celebrity Gamecock alums last night. You remember Jason Brown?
Yeah, hell, he ain't been gone for
he played a year. Backed up Colin Hill most of the year, transferred out, and for some reason that I can't wrap my head around, when we bring this guy back around as a celebrity.
He's not a celebrity.
Like, what the hell are we doing?
He had one good game. He showed up in that game against Florida that we won.
And
wait a minute. If you're gonna have 8 games a year, and you got to bring a celebrity back. I mean, you got what?
You know the slate?
Stephen Colbert. I mean, who else have we got? Hootie and the
Darius Rucker.
Blowfish, Darius
Well,
Rucker.
no, it was like athletes. It was like the celebrity
Oh, so
athletes.
it's athletes.
Yeah.
Well, you can't get Clowney because he was trying to sign with the Cowboys. I
They
guess
had Lattimore as well last night.
that would have been pretty good. Lattimore would have been a good one. Someone go up to Greenville and get Connor Shaw to come out there. He'd get some claps.
Which
Well,
Shaw
hell-
brother went to Shannon? Is that the one that went to South Carolina?
Yeah, Sterling. You can get Sterling. He still
Sterling
lives in
Sharp.
Carolina, I believe. I think he lives over in by the beach, Myrtle Beach. I could be wrong, but hell, they need to bringing back players like Ace Sanders. They need to be bringing players like
Don't
Melvin
worry,
Ingram.
Peckerhead. Tennessee will take
Players with
care of
swagger,
Vanderbilt.
man. What about Tennessee?
I said we'll take care of Vanderbilt for
Hunter
you.
Slice says that might be a
Listen,
UFC problem. Worries
I'm
more
not-
about celebrities.
I said it last week. Not worried about it. Go ahead.
They're
Kev.
going to be
Well,
8-3.
be
They're going to be
fair,
8-3.
Worries
coming
more
into
about
Knoxville.
celebrities
We'll
than beating
knock them
Vandy.
off.
But to be fair, y'all are the ones that brought Dolly Parton back a few years ago for the Georgia game, and they went out there and waxed you. So, I mean, I can
Y'all
say
had
the-
fucking Theo Vaughn on your sideline standing right next to your head coach. And you're talking about we worry about celebrities. I brought up why the hell is Jason
I didn't
Brown
say that.
being
I just said-
brought back to our
I
program?
said don't worry about Vandy. We would take care of Vandy for you.
No, he's talking about a comment. He's talking about a
Oh.
comment. Somebody said we worry more about celebrities than beating Vandy when they got
I don't
fucking
know, if
Theo Vaughn
if
with
I
a
could
press
convince-
right next to Clark.
If I
Lee.
could convince Dolly Parton to come to a football game, by God, and have her wear, I don't know, whatever fucking logo, yeah, that's pretty damn impressive in my opinion.
Uncle Lou gives her hell. That's funny.
Well,
When he's
we've talked about it when she's on stage and she's singing and the sweat's running down her boobs. That's Mountain Dew. It's the first natural Mountain Dew. We've determined that on the program. So
Oh, man.
don't blush there, Peckerhead. One day you'll see some
You think
titties.
she's got a shiwi for when she's doing them Dollywood parades?
She might.
I
Oh,
wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt. I mean, she's got to stand for a while. She's getting up there in age.
Yeah.
I mean,
he
maybe
probably
one day
wears a diaper, bro.
One day they could start a
She's
Ruckerwood over in
4 years
Columbia.
old or whatever. She's fucking old as shit.
You can have Ruckerwood, and his most famous song is he stole from somebody else. So one day,
Hold my hand.
Wears a diaper.
Man.
No, but look, and Clemson's got the same thing. Who the fuck is Clemson gonna bring back, like, for celebrities? I mean,
Strom
I don't have
Thurmond.
anybody. Strom Thurmond, go dig his ass up.
Hey, they still got that gym up in Carolina named the Strom Thurmond Gym. You know they've been
Yeah, the
trying
Strom
to get that
Thurmond
renamed
Center,
for
yeah.
years. They've been trying to get that renamed for years, dude.
And it'll never happen. They don't give
Probably
two
not.
fucks down there. It'll be the Strom Thurmond Gym as long as I am alive. Just like the fucking Pickens building up at Clemson, Pickens Tower. They got rid of that, I think, but still, I mean, they a lot of these people down here don't give a shit.
You guys can get No, she went to Citadel. Nancy Mace went to Citadel. Did Nikki Haley go to one of the schools?
Nikki Haley went to
She went to
Clemson.
Clemson, didn't she?
Yeah.
Well, Chris, you might not know this. In the I don't think she ran again, but the 2016 election, the third place in that election was a professor at Clemson. Did you know that?
Oh wow.
Joe Jorgensen. She was the
Oh,
leader.
she's a
of the
libertarian. Yeah, she ran on a
Party.
libertarian ticket a couple years ago.
I had a class with her. She taught with no shoes one time. She was just
Yeah,
fucking
she's-
barefoot.
Chris
wild.
Ian
She's a-
says, "Did Billy go to high school with Dolly?"
No, Billy was there about 20 years before she was. Stop it. Let's not
Hey,
talk
but
Dolly.
This
The
field
Tennessee
storming
game,
is
I
getting
mean, it was-
ridiculous. By the way, have y'all
I am
noticed?
not
that?
going to sit here and let y'all damn desecrate the name of Dolly Parton on this program. I'm going to lose my fucking shit now. Dolly Parton's a national treasure.
What field storming do you refer to?
Well, you had Georgia Tech. You had
Well,
Mississippi.
man, that's a big win for them.
Oh, well, you had Georgia Tech. Oh, hell, who else? Somebody just tore down their fucking goalposts outside of Georgia Tech. Who was it?
Mississippi State.
Mississippi? No, there's another one this past week, I believe, wasn't it? Am I just
Well, I
missing?
mean, Mississippi State did it. They played what, Friday night, Thursday night, Friday
I
night.
might be drawing the connection between
Georgia
the two.
Tech,
I thought there was
Georgia
another
Tech
one. Though.
stormed their field for beating a 1-1 team.
I don't. I think it's.
Dude, I don't know how
I don't
Texas
like it.
is top 10 still.
Well, I don't like fucking Notre Dame still ranked at all. They're
Yeah.
0-2. And the Gamecocks drop out after one game to a now ranked Vandy. We lost what would be considered a ranked game now, and we dropped.
Hold on,
15
Jackpot.
spots.
Hold on, stop talking. Palmetto Pop-Tart has joined the program.
Oh my
Oh
God!
my
He
God.
bought
What
the
is that?
whole Pop-Tart suit.
It's Palmetto Pop-Tart. Hello, Palmetto Pop-Tart.
Clemson Nation, I'll be seeing you real soon.
What?
Come
Dear
down
God.
New Year's Eve.
He paid actual U.S. dollar for that shit.
What in the fuck? Should we leave him there, Jackpot, or just let it go? I don't know. I don't know where to go from here, Jackpot.
I mean, that's amazing.
Let's leave him over
He's
there.
got to stay.
We're gonna
He's
leave him
got
over
to.
there. Hopefully, he has something to say. If not, I don't know.
Fuck Dabo. He should have gotten the portal 5 fucking years ago, like everybody else.
Who's
And
that?
now Dabo,
Dabo.
5 years ago, should have fully embraced NIL, and now look where we are.
Are you a Pop-Tart with sprinkles, or are you just, or what we got going on there?
Yes, some sprinkles there.
The sprinkles there. Okay. Well, good luck with that, sir.
I'm ready for the pop.
Yeah.
The Pop-Tart Bowl.
You might should have got your pirate costume for the Gasparilla Bowl.
I was thinking, is there a chance they could go to Birmingham? Or is there?
Clemson?
Yeah. There's an ACC tie-in for Birmingham.
Is there one now?
Yeah,
There's
because
a
last year was Vandy and Georgia Tech at Birmingham Bowl.
I get
Clemson's
mad. You got to be a real shitty team to go to the Las Vegas Bowl. Like, you got to be a 6-16. I'm like, that should be for like a good team. You shouldn't be allowed to go. You should have to go to like Shreveport if you're 6-6.
Eddie wants to know if that's Dolly Parton with brown nipples. I don't know, sir.
God.
I think that was a
Palmetto
strawberry.
Pop-Tart has left the program, but
I mean, that guy gets it. I like that guy needs to call back in.
I
Hopefully,
don't
he just has more and more bowl
by the way,
games.
if you wear a
masks.
costume, you get moved to the front of the line. That's the way it works. Jesus.
No,
That
but I
was
can't talk about
the last
Tennessee.
thing I
I'm
thought I'd
tired of
see
hearing you
tonight.
wallow about losing to Vanderbilt.
Who's
You lost.
wallowing? We're in the same boat as you. We're both 2-1. Nobody's wallowing.
Yeah, but we lost to an actual good team. You lost to
But
fucking.
they struggle with Austin P.
They beat them by like 25 points.
Yeah, we beat
Makama
fucking
says-
SC State by 24, and everybody talked about how shitty we look. SC
Makama
State's one of
says,
the best
Rob,
FCS teams in the country.
let me read the comment here. It says, you were so confident Clemson's going to be better than Miami. What is Miami hasn't won anything. Just because you're 3-0 now doesn't mean anything, dickhead.
I
It
thought he got
matters in
banned
fucking
earlier.
championship season.
Is this the second account?
Congratulations. You are September champions.
He definitely
Hang your
got banned
fucking
earlier
banner,
from Tail.
Miami.
He did. He got kicked. He got booted earlier, so this is a backup account.
This dude has a
What have
legion
you
of
won?
accounts. It's crazy.
What have you won? Please tell me what you have won this season.
I could go
Rob,
ahead
can I
and
remind
tell
him-
you who Miami's played yet.
Rob, can I remind him? Do I have permission?
Remind all
South
of-
Carolina has more ACC titles than you.
Yeah, yeah, that's absolutely true. You lost to the fucking Fruit last year. Fucking die in a fire.
Hey, Georgia Tech, by the way, I think they're going to Charlotte. Have you seen the rest of their schedule? It's easy. They don't play
Yeah.
anybody.
They don't play Louisville. They don't play
They don't play Miami.
Miami. So we'll play
they're
Florida
going.
State.
I don't see a game on their ACC slate that they're going to lose.
It'll probably be them in Miami and Charlotte.
If Georgia Tech's in Charlotte, maybe they'll let our players stay in their dorms while we're in Atlanta that same weekend.
Are you smoking something?
Bro, you can't tell me that's
You're
not
not
one of the
going
two
to
best
Atlanta.
teams in the conference.
Your defense gave up 45 points.
So we were missing 4 starters. Meanwhile, Georgia, you've got Austin Brooks out there saying this is the best defense they've had since 2021, and they gave up 41 to a fucking Sun Belt quarterback.
I don't think Georgia's good.
So you don't think Georgia's going to make – oh, but Texas, who their quarterback can't even throw over 50% against San Jose or whoever, maybe they'll make it. Or
It was
maybe
UTEP.
maybe-
It was UTEP.
maybe Gus
Texas doesn't play
Nussmeier,
anybody
Eddie
else. I mean-
Nussmeier, who literally
I don't – don't think it's going to be Texas.
who's it going to be? LSU? Alabama?
Oklahoma.
It's probably going to be LSU, Oklahoma, or Alabama.
Bro,
one of
LSU,
those
their
three.
quarterback literally they gave their quarterback the ball 5 times, and he got 3 points off of 5 turnovers.
It might be A&M too.
And yeah, I put this in the comments earlier. I
With
think
who? Marcel Milroe? I don't
a little
think
bit
so.
of respect.
Maybe
By
it's
the
one
way,
of Notre Dame
is
is
talking
one.
about Georgia Tech. His team has lost 2 straight to them. So
Who's that?
fuck off,
Miami's lost 2 straight.
Lost 2 straight to Georgia Tech. So
Yeah, they have.
Jesus.
Because you had last year, and then you had the one the year before where Crystal Balls, where he he did? He didn't take a knee or whatever.
Oh, that was that game.
Yeah.
The less dangerous.
So-
I've noticed that Crystal Ball, the less dangerous the mascot. Like if it's a bumblebee or an orange, the more likely he is to lose to him.
Really? Hey,
Yeah.
by the way, did y'all see this? This wasn't mentioned. Did y'all see Brian Kelly go off on that reporter?
I
Yeah,
did.
dude. They asked
Brian
about.
Kelly's shit, man.
I'm with them.
Who did
I
he
think
go
it's a
off
dumbass
on?
question.
He went off on a reporter who asked, like, "Hey, good defense. What's going on with the offense?" Basically, asking why.
What in like the press conference after the
Yeah.
game?
Yeah. He said this is one of the worst questions I've ever received. I expect more from a group of seasoned reporters. I mean, that's ridiculous. These guys went out here and they won. Why don't you ask about the win? Always want to bring up something negative. They went out here and
I'm
won,
telling
and
you,
you want
bro.
to talk about rushing the ball? And the craziest thing is the reporter had like a back and forth with him. Like he was like retorting to him. It was like a borderline argument.
So they were arguing with
He is.
That's what it sounded like.
I gotta go
I'm
back and
telling
watch
you,
this.
which is
Was
crazy.
that on X?
Yeah, you can find it
yeah.
on there. But what's crazy is Butch Jones spent like the first part of his like coaching career under Brian Kelly, and the way they act. If Brian Kelly, like, he's had good talent, he's went to schools that can pull talent just on name alone, so that's helped a lot. I'm not saying he's not a good coach, but they both did similar at Cincinnati and Central Michigan, and then Brian Kelly went to Notre Dame and Butch went to Tennessee. Butch couldn't get as good of talent as Tennessee as Brian Kelly could at Notre Dame, and obviously his schedule was harder. But, like, the way they act, because Butch did that same shit. Like, somebody brought up when we almost lost to App State, like, hey, is there issues with the offense? Like, why were you not scoring? And he's like, I'm never going to complain about a win. And the fact that and I'm just like, bro, it's like you had to go to overtime with App State. It's a realistic question. Like, what are you getting mad for? And Brian Kelly does the exact same. They are literally, if Brian Kelly is the quarter version of that coin, Butch Jones is the dime version of that same coin. Like, they are the same, cut from the same cloth. It's infuriating to see.
Well, I just thought it was crazy that reporter was like kept popping back off at him. Like it wasn't like, you know what I mean? That's the kind of part that I think he was starting to get real upset about.
Well,
Granted, I only saw it once.
You had the Heisman on most betting books. You had the Heisman frontrunner or second place guy.
I think he still is. Oh, Mateer might have overjumped in them.
Yeah, I think Mateer's jumped him. Honestly,
Yeah.
I think he's dropped a lot. I'd have to go look at a sports book. But when you have the Heisman, one of the Heisman frontrunners, at least top 3, he's on pace to throw 12 touchdowns this year. He's thrown 1 touchdown a game.
At least he cut back on the interceptions. I mean, that's the only thing you can say. I think didn't he lead the SEC in interceptions last year?
Yeah, he had 12.
They kind of had like a
interceptions,
flip.
but
yeah, they must have just had a flip. Their team, that LSU team, Nussmeier. That they just do enough. They're almost like a better Vanderbilt. They're a better Vanderbilt.
Well, I mean it's
they've
going
done enough to win all these ball games. It's hard to.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm talking about LSU. They've done. Look at the Clemson game. They did just enough. They made the plays when they needed to win the game. I think it was the same versus.
I think their defense is really good.
Well, Vanderbilt has a good defense too. I was listening to Pro Football Focus. They have I think they had Vanderbilt as like the fucking 6th best defense graded in the country right now.
Well, my thing is we're saying like teams like Texas and Clemson,
but wait
Texas
a minute,
and LSU have these good defenses. But then if you watch teams,
don't hold me to that. I'll rewatch it. Go ahead.
But if you watch, like, well, they held Ohio State to only 14 points. Well, Ohio, they struggled to get going against Ohio. Like maybe that's just the fact that they have a redshirt freshman quarterback getting his first few starts. Maybe that's why you look so good against Ohio State. Or, like, that's my same thing with Clemson. Like, everybody expected Clemson to be this knockdown, drag-out offense, I mean, they've had trouble getting started against Troy and shit. Like, let's not act like LSU went out there and shut down, the greatest show on turf. They're like,
well, but the other thing too with Vanderbilt though, let's be honest here. They beat Charleston Southern, who is a shitty FCS team.
Yeah.
They beat Virginia Tech, who fired their coach, and they beat South Carolina without Lenore Sellers at quarterback in the second half. So to say their defense is that great is like, yeah, I'm not really buying it.
I agree.
Did you know that Virginia
I'm parroting PFF.
Old Dominion has 3 Power 4 wins or Power 5 wins in their whole existence, and they're all 3 Virginia Tech.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true?
Insane.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, they beat them in Norfolk like 2018, and then they beat them in Blacksburg a few years ago.
I thought they won a bowl game like 8 or 9 years ago. I thought I'm pretty sure they won a bowl game, Old Dominion.
Old Dominion was in the FCS till a few years ago.
I don't know.
All right. Well, hey, gentlemen, I got folks waiting. I got Daniel.
Yeah, let them talk. It's probably some Georgia fan coming in to.
I do need to eat a little crow. Can I eat some crow in the Vanderbilt game now?
I'll let him do that. I'll never admit I was wrong, so I'll let Peckerhead take this.
We know, Chris.
Go ahead, Peckerhead.
Listen, I was wrong, but I stand by it. The season's certainly not over. Shula has one more week. I told Kale this. That offense looks pedestrian as shit. Shula, he's lost everything with me. I gave him the benefit of the doubt, and he shit all over me.
You went tooth and nail fighting with me.
I did.
I tell you what, if he shits the bed, you owe me a beer.
Listen, he's got one more week. I defended him. I went to bat for him.
If he shits the bed again, you owe me a beer. Sir.
I'll get you a beer. Hey, it's gonna be you know what it's gonna be there. Hey, but listen, Vanderbilt, you were the better team. It was nothing crazy. Your defense better than our defense. Our defense has one of the worst games I've seen us play in the Beamer era, honestly. Kale, can you remember a worse defensive effort in the Beamer era? Maybe Ole Miss
last year.
They looked pretty bad at Mizzou a couple of years ago.
Oh, is that the Kelly Bryant one?
They looked really bad. No, that was not Kelly Bryant. It was Brady Cook and Burden.
Oh yeah, I remember.
They looked bad. They looked bad in 22 at Florida.
Boy, that's an old.
That was bad. I mean, if you want to get down to brass tacks, they looked bad in 22 against Tennessee on defense. In that game where we blew them out, they gave up a ton of yards.
It was a weird game plan. They got destroyed in the open field. They played soft coverage. Hell, they gave up a 3rd and 22. It's inexcusable. Gassers all week long. Still, I think I'm not worried. But go Gamecocks. Let them other people in. On to Missouri, baby. Look at that pooch. Sheesh.
Yeah, she's snoring.
All right, go Gamecocks, baby.
Daniel, welcome to the program. Billy, welcome to the program.
What's up, guys?
Billy,
Chris,
adjust your rocker.
There.
What you
Can
got?
you hear?
Yeah.
Chris stole my thunder.
Oh, well, then fucking you got to go fight him with that beard.
Well, first of all, I got to hear. I wanted, like a lot of people, to comment. Did Peckerhead just say that Georgia's not that good of a team?
He said that LSU's defense was comparable to Vanderbilt. That was the stupid.
He also said Georgia wasn't that good. Yes, Billy, he did say that.
He said he wasn't that impressed with Georgia.
That may have been when I went to get my water.
Yeah, it was, Rob. It was.
The one stupid thing was LSU's defense is comparable to Vanderbilt's. Oh.
No, he said they were a better version of Vanderbilt.
He compared them. That's a comparison.
LSU does have an elite defense, but they have a lot to work on offense. Any team gives you 5 interceptions, you should beat them by 30 or 40 points. Like, come on.
Lagway is damaged goods, man.
Oh, I thought he was the Heisman favorite. Everybody hyped him up like he was the next coming of Jesus Christ.
Who's worse between DJ Lagway and Nico?
By the way, hold on. I've got issues with Chris from Georgia. Motherfucker, you were over here preseason, bringing up G5 Joey or whatever. G5 Joey played his dick off yesterday, and you didn't say one word to Peckerhead about him. You are losing it, sir. What is wrong with you? Somebody goddamn defend G5 Joey.
Yeah, I was trying to get in, but
Yeah.
Let's see. He was 24 for 36, 371 yards and 4 touchdowns. Chris
and a Russian touchdown, but he also threw 2 picks. But
And he threw 2 picks, so let's not forget that.
Yeah. So
well, one of the picks wasn't his fault, but the first one definitely was his fault.
yeah.
I don't mind 2 picks if you have his mentality of I've got big fucking balls and I'm gonna throw it deep. I don't mind it.
He'll be all right. What's bad, and this is in question, it was right up to a couple of weeks before game time. There was still a 3-way competition. You got Merklinger and McIntyre sitting on the bench that are probably just as good and maybe better in some instances than him. He's an older player. He's a more experienced player.
Yeah, they say there was a 3-way competition, but I think it was pretty evident probably pretty quickly that he was the starter, but you can't come out and say that as a coach if you want your players to stay.
Right.
So, but
either one of those guys
that is what they
around.
said, though.
I doubt either one of those guys probably hang around.
What about my question? Who's worse between DJ Lagway and Nico?
Well, ask it.
Quit, so he's a quitter, so he's a bitch on top of being sorry.
My question is this: if you're
really
playing,
a fair question there, Jackpot. I don't mean to piss in your eye, brother, but you have a guy that's fucking quit and is a cunt and is terrible, and then you have one guy that's just terrible, but he's still.
I can't believe he quit.
Just fucking quit.
Hold on a second.
I'm fucking
Wait,
out.
is that I
2 teams?
I seen that story. Is that actually real?
It's what I read. I don't know if it's true or not. There's stories out there about he can decide he can transfer. Like, why the fuck would you stay?
Yeah, because the coach got fired.
Coach is gone. He's
so you get a 30-day window.
Oh yeah, he's out. He's
whoever gets that kid, you are doomed to fucking fail.
Daniel knows this as well as I do. There are still people, Tennessee fans, that believe him. In fact, Saturday morning at Hardee's here in Cleveland, Tennessee, down from my house, this lady almost beat me up at Hardee's because I said Nico wasn't worth the money, and he's still not any good. And this lady that was headed to the game to go watch Tennessee up I-75, she railed at me. I mean, she all but cussed me out and everything.
She probably thought Nico was still on the team.
Oh. but Chris stole my thunder. The score I seen the other day at one time, I think it was Old Dominion at one time before the game ended, 31-0 over
31. It was 31 to Dick.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fucking
thinking,
rough.
what?
I watched VT in that South Carolina game, and dude, they're off like Kyron Drones. He couldn't fucking hit an ocean if he was standing on the sand with the ball. Like, and their offense looked so out of fucking sync when everybody was like, South Carolina's defense is elite, which they were good. Don't get me wrong, that game, but oh my god, dude, Virginia Tech is fucking terrible.
Well, we all know.
Hold on, I got to read the super chat, Billy. Excuse me. I love the gaming headset. Some people in this chat should have their phone and keyboard privileges revoked. Thank you for that, sir. And then we had one more above that. Ethan says G5 Joey is a top 4 quarterback in the conference. Yes, right now he is.
I would agree. Yeah, I would agree.
Well, as far as stats go, he is, man. That's the truth.
He shocked me the first quarter, that's for sure. I'm thinking, oh my god.
He looked pretty good.
But
by the way, just for perspective here, G5 Joey has played Georgia, Syracuse, and a directional school.
ETSU, yeah.
Yeah, it's directional.
Yeah.
Figure that. Anyway, he's thrown for 906 yards, 9 touchdowns, and 2 picks. And the guy who I thought was going to be light years better than him, Lenore Sellers, has 431 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, and 1 pick. He has definitely played better than I thought that he would. So there you go.
Well,
another super chat. Wayne says, revoke this boy. I don't know what that means, but thank you for the $20 in super chat.
Thank you.
I never seen
Go ahead, Billy.
Aguilar play, but I'm sure Heupel is a good judge of talent. I'll let him pick his quarterbacks out of the transfer portal. So I don't think they brought him here to sit on the bench, but he showed up Saturday. So
what I like about him too is he's played good, but I'll also be honest. He gives his receivers a chance to make plays down the field. Unlike Nico, who would either not throw it because he was scared or he would throw it 20 yards over their head.
Yeah.
G5 Joey throws fucking moon balls up there where you have to go up and get it. And he's got receivers that can do that. So that helps.
Someone said for me to read Klubnik's stats. Klubnik has 633 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, and 3 picks. So for everybody thinking that I'm just like, woo, Cade's great. I was off of this motherfucker from the Miami game 2 years ago where he decided to call his own number. So if you're going to sit here and try to get me to hold water for this kid, fucking wait.
Yeah.
I'll be wearing Jackpot's goddamn Gamecock hat before that happens.
Here we are 3 weeks in. Have we learned anything? At 70 years old, I knew this was going to happen. Have we learned anything about preseason polls yet? What have we learned?
Take those polls and stick them up somebody's ass.
All they do is make people Peckerhead's not in there. Make him, overconfident and stuff. And now, how do you go from ranked 11th to completely out of the top 25?
If you would have listened to Peckerhead and known nothing about football before the season, you would have thought South Carolina was going fucking 100-0, not losing, not even coming close to losing.
He's 21 and 22.
I'll give him that, but he says dumb shit. He said dumb shit tonight. He's not impressed with Georgia and LSU's defenses.
Remember when he got on the?
I think you're taking what he said about LSU's defense a little bit out of context. He gets a pass on that. He said they were a better version of Vanderbilt.
All right,
they were
fine.
They were disciplined and whatnot. That's what he meant.
Are we giving him a pass for the Georgia comment, Tail?
No.
Yeah.
Remember a few weeks ago when he got on the Ohio State player and was cussing and ripping him, and they just won the national championship? He wasn't giving him any slack either.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't that good.
They just won the national title, and Pickerhead's like, fuck y'all. Y'all ain't won shit.
Y'all ain't that good.
All right, there's Peckerhead. Why are you coming?
There he is.
Gator Tooth up Clemson's going to go 10-2. Yeah, I disagree.
I said we'd win a million games, but my preseason prediction was 9 wins. How do you rationalize that, Daniel?
Well, 9 wins. Well, guess what? You're fucking on your way to about 6.
Is 9 wins 1,000 wins and 1,000,000 points, Daniel?
Yes, you said y'all were going to kill Vanderbilt. You said y'all were going to kill Virginia Tech. Y'all struggled. Y'all struggled in every game you've been in.
Are we 2-0?
We didn't struggle. We basically beat Virginia Tech by 20. We were taking knees with 2 minutes left in the game.
Are we 2-0, Daniel?
Are you 2-0? No, you're
2-1. 2-1.
Yeah. Okay, what are you trying to say? I don't understand.
Same record as you got.
What did we start out the season last year, Kale? Do you remember what before we rattled off our win streak?
Hey, I give Rob a lot. I'll be the first one to give Rob a lot of shit. He told y'all before the season how shitty your OC was, and you fucking got on here for an hour and fucking bitch, griped, and complained, and he was 100% fucking correct.
I was wrong
to
about
be fair, wait a minute now. To
Daniel,
be fair,
you told us fucking.
He's giving me beer for my.
Nico was going to win the Heisman.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
Go find it. 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 No, he did. No, I didn't. No, go find it. Go find it. Okay, go find it.
All of you dick suck.
Go find where I said Nico was winning the Heisman.
Every single one of y'all dick suck.
Go find where I said Nico was winning the Heisman.
Prediction. What are you talking about?
Andrew, you make dumb takes every time you're on here. You stick your foot in your mouth every fucking time you're on here.
Take me out of context. You haven't named a single point outside of I said Shula would be good.
Is that what you say to everybody? You said that to Uncle Lou last week.
Name a single ridiculous take I've given outside of absolute ridiculousness that you created. You said you brought up Shula. I've already eaten my crow.
The Shula take was pretty.
You said
it's shitty to assume Shula, who won Cam Newton the MVP, is going to come in and utilize Sellers.
You said your defense wasn't going to drop off at all. You said that's why Beamer's the best at bringing in transfers. Your defense is still going to be elite. There's another dumb one.
Defense statistically hasn't dropped off that much.
We had one bad game.
To Vanderbilt. Because that's the first okay team you've played.
What?
That's the first okay team you've played.
What, yeah. What, have we given up 5 points?
Yeah, did you played Vandy, a team that can barely pass the fucking
Are you
football?
answering a question with a question? That was a yes or no question.
What's Georgia
Have you give up 45? No, you've give up 31 to Vanderbilt.
How stupid are you?
One bad game.
How stupid are you going to be in November when Vandy comes into Neyland Stadium and drops nuts?
Who wants to bet right now? Let's make bets. Let's make bets. Have balls or shut the fuck up. Have balls or shut the fuck up. Let's make bets. Put your money where your mouth is, pussy. Put it where your mouth is, pussies.
I'll talk about that game. Pussy.
That's it.
What are you? Put
that money down. Put that money down and shut up.
Nothing.
Put that money down and shut up.
Squares a delusion in your
Put that money down and shut up.
$25. I got $25. Vanderbilt comes to Neyland Stadium and runs it.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay.
Hold on,
I've got you, Kel.
Put that in the bookcase of accountability, Rob. I'm betting him $25 straight up. Vandy comes to Neyland Stadium and wins.
Anybody else want to put money up there?
Yes. Betting on a hope. Betting on a hope. We already got money on the Mississippi.
I saw him last night. I saw him play. It looked good. Plus, Diego Pavia already said he's going to run Tennessee. He
dropped nuts on y'all.
Game circled, and they went out there and won. So I believe he speaks things into existence.
Here's more conjecture. 170 yards passing and 20 yards rushing is dropping nuts now. That's a low bar. That's a low standard for dropping nuts, Daniel.
That just makes you look bad. He's their best player, so you let a bunch of no-names come in there and fucking own you.
No. 170 yards passing and 20 yards rushing dropping nuts, Daniel.
Yes, they dropped nuts. They dropped absolute nuts on you.
And I'm the one that says delusional ass shit.
Is 31-7 not dropping nuts on you?
Did he do that? Is it a team game?
Is he on the team?
Can you look at individual performances in a team game? Can you look at individual performances in a team game?
I love this shit.
Something you can do.
I love this shit.
Wait a minute,
Idiot. Where's your degree from?
Andrew, why are you getting so mad, dude?
I'm repeating everything you're doing.
I'm going to mute everybody. You have to read our super chats, sir. Calm down. Justin Disbrow says, this is my first Sunday Night Live chat. Excellent. Nothing but love. Shula sucks ass. He gets it. And then Ethan Dalton says $1,000. Vandy gets beat by 14 plus in Knoxville.
You don't have $1,000.
Your parole officer here should put
escrow.
$1,000.
Hey, put it in escrow.
You're gonna be in trouble.
Put it in escrow.
But you got fucking nuts drug. You lost
when Diego Pavia comes in there and runs that bitch, everybody is silent.
But Rob didn't say Diego. Yeah, we lost in big fashion. It certainly wasn't because Diego Pavia drug nuts on us. Diego Pavia was pedestrian. His Pro Football Focus reflects it. The dude had like a 59. He had one of the worst fumbles and worst interceptions I've ever seen. He couldn't hit a guy further than 30 yards down the field.
He hit a guy for third and 22.
He had 4
that
fucking turnovers, and y'all want to call it Diego Pavia coming in and winning the ball game. It was a clear defensive
football drop nuts. Vanderbilt football drop nuts.
Let me say something here. I don't believe in historical records. Well, we've beat you for 10 years and you can't beat us now. But since we do use these records and everything, Tennessee is 79-32 against Vanderbilt. Do you think they're going to come into Neyland and win?
No. Fuck no.
They could, but if we're going to go by
against them the past 16 years, and they came down here and run us out of our own city.
If we go by historical records, which I don't like,
you've got winning records.
I don't see it.
Well, I mean, if we went by the records, we would have won again last night, and we didn't.
All right, so the only bet we've got
that's as foolish as saying you might as well not play that Florida game either, Billy.
For the bookcase of accountability, the only bet we have is Jackpot's got 25 on Vanderbilt winning in Neyland. Peckerhead, are you coming off any money or not?
I said I'd talk about a game week. I don't know how many weeks are we? We're what, 2 months away from that game.
All right. Hey, I mean, shit. JP, respectfully, sir, I gave you over 1,000 in super. Fair enough, man. Look, we appreciate everybody who supports the program. So
I think that's 2 bets we've got, Kale, right? The Mississippi State game and that game.
Oh, I forgot about the Mississippi State bet.
Yep.
He's rethinking that one.
Yeah, we've got both of those.
Hey, Mississippi State's not bad. I'll give them that.
Come on now. Come on now. But they might have gotten that win that Kale was talking about against Arizona State, because he was talking about them jumping up and getting one person in the ass. That might have been their moment.
Could have been.
What's bad about all this is the season goes on, and y'all know this. The defenses get much better against the offenses. So as far as the defensive scheming stuff, so you know.
I think quarterback play is at an all-time low as well. All-time low.
Hey.
If you was playing a pickup game in the backyard, two-hand touch, tell me, when do you pick Lagway?
Never.
Andrew, one more, and I'll leave you alone. One more bad take. At least admit you were wrong about G5 Joey. At least
I
admit
did. I did.
I didn't hear you.
I
didn't hear you.
He did.
Okay.
Listen, I eat my crow, but I think it's ridiculous to come on here when I'm not here to defend myself.
Well, I figured you'd join. I figured you'd join back in. I was trying to get in before that. I was in the room a while.
I understand that, but listen, I certainly never said South Carolina was going to win every single game this year. I said the opposite. I said our ceiling was 9 wins.
Bring Chris Knipe in here. He did.
Chris. I'm not going to defend Chris. I love Chris. He's my boy. I'm not going to defend Chris.
Come on in here, Chris.
But I certainly never. I've got this reputation on here, apparently, that everybody thinks that I just think the Gamecocks are the best team in the country.
Well, it's the way you explain it. Listen. And maybe you didn't say they're going 12-0. That's fine. You do, though. However, talk as if like when y'all lose players, it's like, oh no, absolutely no problem. We're going to fucking fill them. I guarantee it. It's not going to be a drop off. You did say that. Everybody in here can say you said.
I think I said our defensive line would be about equal. I think that's about. I didn't really say much. Actually, I think I remember exactly what I said. I could probably piece it together for you. I said Kyle Kennard was a beneficiary of Dylan Stewart, because if you look back last year as a freshman, he's getting double and triple teamed. I said, I think whoever's coming in to replace Kyle Kennard will probably have a similar level of production, because all the focus is going to be on Stewart. So I thought the D-line was going to be okay. I told Rob, I don't know how many times, I think the linebackers probably have a downturn.
Yep.
I think I was wrong about that. The linebackers might be the best group on the team. And then I think I said the secondary might be slightly worse, because they've got a bunch of unproven people. I did say the offense would take a big step, which did not happen.
Yes, yeah.
Throw on that.
The offensive line is just shit. I'm not trying to fucking take a dig. How are they so bad?
It didn't play the line didn't play that bad last night.
They actually had a better game last night. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Focus said they only gave up 3 true quarterback rushes. I'm guessing they're accounting for like screen plays when there's a quarterback rush and not counting those.
There were 2 sacks, I think is what I read.
Well, yeah. Well, that's one. That was probably included in that
one
3.
wasn't their fault.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You had that bad snap. That's probably not a true quarterback rush. But 3, it seemed worse than that. But I trust Pro Football Focus. Listen, they do the research, man. Y'all know I love to bring their numbers up here.
And why the fuck is Aaron Nolan not the backup quarterback? I'm confused.
Mine, I don't know.
It's got to be loyal.
Shula is their offensive coordinator, and he's fucking dumb.
Like I told you today, I don't trust Shula I don't trust him to draw up a game plan. I don't trust him to coach up players, and I don't trust him to know.
Rob takes great joy in hearing y'all say this. I know he does.
I think that's a Beamer call.
Look, they gave me shit. Everybody remembers they were like, Shula they developed Cam Newton and blah 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 blah. First of all, Cam Newton was a generational fucking talent.
How many times do you want me to eat my crow?
He didn't need fucking Shula to
I'm going to start holding on to the same account, dude.
Could have had Jockpot out there calling plays, drinking Bush Apple Light on the sidelines. He still would have won the goddamn whatever the fuck it is that he won. Shula is terrible. Absolutely terrible. And you know what? Somebody has to hold Beamer accountable for the fact, and I'm not shitting on you for Shula, and Jackpot said this earlier, Beamer has to eventually be held to task on why you can't get somebody in here that can run a fucking offense that has an identity.
Well, I thought Loggins was good. And I don't understand why
he's been the best of the 3.
But they should have never let Freddie Kitchens go to North Carolina.
Oh, you got to understand, too.
He should have gotten the OC job right after they beat Clemson and Tennessee. It was clear he was calling the plays. He should have got the promotion right then and there, and they let him walk to North Carolina.
Shula was terrible at
Logan gets a
Alabama.
jackpot for OC. That's right. Let jackpot call plays.
Oh, Doty's definitely worse than Nico Hunter-Slay. Doty is certainly
It's
worse.
a nice
than Nico.
lady. Thank you, Bertodius.
Wait, hey, by the way, Daniel, I didn't mean the harsh words I said. I know I can't embrace
It's
it.
all good, brother. I don't take shit to heart here. I have fun with this. So
Well, Daniel's one of those guys that actually bought one of those lays for
hell
Nico.
no, I didn't. I'd have been pissed if I'd have bought one of them
I thought you
motherfuckers.
told me you bought one of those lays.
No, I told you I was going to buy one of those fucking lays. Thank God I didn't.
Well, I was about to say, look, the next time something like that happens and they're charging you $25, here's what we're gonna do. I want you to take that $25 and I want you to cut it in half. All right. So take $12.50 and send us a super chat and put the $12.50 back in your pocket. We just $12.50, sir.
Daniel,
Oh,
Daniel, let me
boy.
ask you a question, Daniel.
Yep.
As one non-delusional Tennessee fan to another, how many more losses do we have?
I'm trying to think here.
I got 2.
Just because Heupel drops one he shouldn't, there's one.
You don't think you're losing to
2 more.
Oklahoma?
2 more.
It's possible, but it's if it was at Oklahoma, I would say yes. It's at home. It's hard. I don't know.
Well,
I think they're going 8-4. I think you lose to Bama. I think you drop to Oklahoma, and you're going to lose to somebody you shouldn't, which is either going to be Mississippi State or Vandy.
Well,
I'd say not. I'll say 9-3. I'll say we'll go 9-3, possibly 10-2. I don't see any way we go 8-4. To be honest,
You're not going 10-2.
One other thing here. At LSU, home game with Oklahoma, home game with Alabama. My Cocktober of zeros is looking more and more like it's gonna fucking happen.
Hell, we went 10-2 last year with Nico.
Yeah, but you also had
Dylan Sampson,
the best running back in the conference.
Okay,
by the way,
now we've got 3 receivers that can catch footballs and throw for over 300 yards a game. So I mean,
I did want to ask.
I'm not sold on that defense.
Has the rush game been equal to what it was last year?
The first 2 games for sure. I think this past week we ran it about how we always run it against Georgia, which is right at 100 yards, and then
It was
luckily,
115.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it wasn't a whole lot.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, Dan.
There's a shit ton on Super Chat tonight, so we'll put this one up for nothing. He says he'll bet to $500 to any Tennessee fan that they lose at Bama. That's some balls right
That's
there.
good action.
Yeah, that's ball.
Yeah.
But let me.
I'm not betting it, but
Hold on, Daniel. Correct me if I'm wrong, Daniel. And I haven't said anything about injuries because I don't believe that. If you use injury as an excuse, you have a poor coaching team. Because if you don't have depth, but
that's hard.
Kale,
hard.
No. Kale said he's suspect on our defense.
Yeah, well, we have 4 starters out, so that doesn't help.
Tell him, Daniel, who was out? Who was out? There was 3.
Jamad McCoy,
3
best corner,
linemen.
one of the best corner in the league. Ricky Gibson, one of the best corners also in the league. Okay, well, Jamad McCoy had 5 picks last year, so you don't have to hear of him.
I think he's SEC. So we had 5 start, and I never said that.
Our
but
starting D
our
tackle,
defense was suspect.
Jackson Moy, has been out since the first play of the first game. And then David Hobbs, another D tackle, but he's not a starter, so technically 3 starters, but he plays a lot at D tackle. So, and we've had David Sanders, our 5-star freshman, hadn't played yet either. But
yeah, his big tackle.
Can I interject?
Ain't even got out there yet.
Hunter Slay has accepted the bet. It seems.
Oh shit!
Can we get that $500 in escrow?
well,
on the
wait a minute. Hold on. I want to put this out there. If you bet somebody on this show and they don't pay you, it is not the fault of Kale or I. Please do not whine to us in the comment section or via our DMs about motherfucker didn't give me my money. That's on you.
Well, if they gave you the $500 to
Kale bet you, don't come at me in the comments or whatever.
Well, no, you're not a bookie. Yeah, I shouldn't ask that.
Fuck all that shit. I'm not doing
it. We're not wet.
Hunter Slay hurt my feelings earlier today. There was talk about Beamer going to Virginia Tech. I said, well, it's possible. I mean, he was raised there. He was an alumni there. His dad and played there.
Now Wayne's
And
got
Hunter
Well,
told me
he just put out a comment because he talked about this at the Virginia Tech game. He just put out a comment I saw today, basically saying the same thing. I don't think it.
Wayne's
Bulls
putting
gold.
up $10,000 on the
That's
Vols
gonna be
versus Vandy. Now it's
Jesus.
just getting fucking shitty.
Well, Hunter told me basically. Hunter said that was the dumbest comment. No, it's not. It's not at all. He could go to he could go to Virginia Tech. The same reason Lane Kiffin ain't coming to Florida because
Boy, what I didn't get, Billy.
I hope Lane don't go to Florida.
Yeah,
there's every reason. There's enough reasons that he would go up there. That's where his dad played. That's where he played. That's his home. That's where his kids played. And yada, yada, yada. So what? Instead of making, what does he make at South Carolina? What does he make? $8 million?
Well, Billy,
what does
Virginia,
it make?
he makes like $6.75 million, but you also have to consider Virginia Tech is 11th in the ACC for football investment.
But you know what? He doesn't have the pressure that he's dealing with right now to win in the SEC, does he?
Wait a minute.
Well, evidently they put pressure on you at Virginia Tech to win. That's why Brent Pry got fired because he wasn't doing it.
Also, Brent Pry's making $2 million less. I mean,
Wayne says my word is good. Kel and Rob both know that from me losing a high school bet with BVD. You pay your debts, sir. I don't know who the fuck you are. No offense, but I'm not trying to be a dead to you.
I vouch for it.
Is he a Tennessee fan? Is Wayne a Tennessee fan?
Yeah, I believe so. The Virginia Tech head coaching list, though, it was so ridiculous. I don't know if y'all had a chance to read any of the articles. It was nothing but like either former Virginia Tech players or Beamer. It was no head coaches or offensive coordinator. It was Michael Vick or Beamer.
That's rubbing down Jefferson on the sidelines is hotter than a fucking $2 pistol. Jesus Christ!
So who was the commit? And Tiger Red Devil told me today. He said that one of South Carolina's commits was at the Tennessee game. Who was that guy? I can't remember.
I don't even know.
I don't know. We had a fucking list of 5-stars there, but I don't know who. I don't know who.
Hunter Slay's trying to get on here, but he hasn't turned on his camera and microphone.
I'm gonna have to get out of here soon, Rob.
Jackpot's got to go.
I'm getting tired.
Jackpot's got to do his thing. But hey,
I'll let y'all finish
appreciate you guys. Let Hunter Slay do his thing. Thank you, Peckerhead. Thank you, Billy. Yep. We're gonna let Hunter in last. Hunter, what you got, brother?
Billy, I'll tell you why that's a dumb take.
First of all, what did you say today?
I said that was the dumbest take I've ever heard. I'll tell you why.
So Beamer possibly going to Virginia Tech is dumb.
Yes. And if you'll shut up, I'll tell you why.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I want to hear this.
First of all, South Carolina's a whole lot better job. Look at the state of the program at Virginia Tech. Secondly, that would be like living in his father's shadow. He would never live up to that. And so why would he go ruin that reputation at Virginia Tech?
Makes sense.
What to say that was stupid that he possibly be not go there? He don't have to put up with the pressure he's got at South Carolina playing in the SEC weekend.
Exactly. He has to put up with more pressure from his father's shadow.
Yeah, and he's not going to have resources there. That would be
he might just have to beat Old Dominion.
I mean, it's like Dale Jr. trying to live in Dale Sr.'s shadow. It never would happen.
What's this? Michael does.
All right. Peckerhead says Daniel, nice back and forth. All right. Hey, thank you, Hunter Slay. Bartonius with another $20. Wayne Starnes, will you take my $500 bet on Tennessee versus Bama straight up?
Wow.
There you go. $500. Bertonius has dropped like $80 in super chats.
He has.
I don't know.
Just tonight, I'm willing to bet he's got the $500. I'm just saying. Just from his spending on this fine program.
Just by analyzing the spending habits of Bertonius.
Yeah. So Bertonius has, let's see here, 10, 30, 50. Yeah, he's got $50 in super chats in an hour and 50 minutes. I think that he can afford the $500. Are you going to take the bet or not? Wayne says no. No.
Daniel, over here in the LSU Hyper Engine wants me to know, does Tennessee take Cody Keith in the transfer portal? I don't know who Cody Keith is.
I'm trying to think who that is. I'm not.
He's a singer, isn't he?
I have no idea who that is. He might
No,
be.
Oh, my bad. That's Toby
That's,
Keith.
that's Toby Keith. I hope we don't take him.
Cody Keith.
Bertonius with a $50 super chat. I have the 500. You don't have to give us any more money, sir. We get it. You have. I've already given the blessing or whatever.
No, don't you tell anybody. Stop saying that.
God damn it! I'm jackpot. We're gonna look like we're crack dealers getting hundreds of dollars from one person here. Come on now.
Love it.
Y'all need to get your cut, finder's fee.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Good night. Thank y'all.
All right,
Yeah.
guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bertoni.
Good night, guys. Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right, read the rest of it, Rob. What am I reading? Bertovius, you're wait for the week, and I'll tell you, son. Okay, fine. He referred to him as son. He just spent $50. He's got Alabama. There you go. Jackpot. It's been a good show, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Have a good night. We'll see you guys later on.
You too.